Hello everyone, so I'm here to explain why RelicusRoad indicator is better than all the indicators on the market, because it is a leading indicator. It's not just a lagging indicator. What are lagging indicators? Moving averages are lagging indications. RSI is a lagging indicator. Stochastic is a lagging indicator. Bulls, bear, all these different indicators. Support, resistance, supply and demand. So what is a leading indicator? Fibonacci could be one of the leading indicators, and specific prices are leading indications. For example, supply and demand. A specific, let's say a zone has been created because of the price rejection from in the past, right? Let's say the zone was, let's see where this zone was created. It was created around this area, okay? And after this was created, we can know, okay, the price, if it comes back to this zone, it will react. So we can trade along this area. And this could be a leading indication. But what about the first rejection? How do we know that the price could reject at a specific point? So those are the features that are part of RelicusRoad. These lines, these action levels, you can see here, the action levels was there before even a supply and demand zone was created. We can see there was no supply and demand zone, but the price was rejected. How did that happen? So that is, we can know through action levels. These are based on TMA, but based on a specific formula, a lot of experimentation, past history. Then it was helped through AI. So we implemented AI, it calculated the best possible calculations, and they're very complicated formulas. Even I get my head wrapped around each time I check it out. Now we have these levels. So these are high-low levels, so we can know where the price will be if it crosses these levels. The price went and got rejected from this zone, and now it crossed this level. This is a very important level. Now we can know the price is going to stay below this level most of the time, okay, if there is no ranging. Also, we have these percentages. So these percentages are the ones which give you leading indication where the price might react. Another expectation of rejection from this zone and 50%, okay? Now, if the price is below 50%, we can expect it to hit the 0%. The more levels of percentages, these Fibonacci points it crosses, the more possibility that it's going to hit this the low level. And then after that, we can also predict where it's going to go after that, right? So we have these levels, we have supply and demand, we have these levels, and we have action levels. So it's not that complicated when you zoom in. For example, look at this, right? So here we go. Now we also have, we can see the London session opens around this area, okay, and the New York session opens around this area. So you can know where the market is going to suddenly move. News or any big event, the open of New York or at the open of session, okay, so where the big movement is expected. Now where the huge movement happened yesterday, we can see here. So you see London, right? This was pre-London, it opened, went up, the London pushed the market up till the high level, okay? So it pushed it up to the daily high, so now it crossed that level and got rejected back, right, around this price level, and then it moved up, it got rejected from the resistance that we already had, which was verified. Now it is verified 3 times. So we can also see the width of this stop loss, if you want to put, so it is 138 point. Now it got rejected from this point. We can expect a rejection from this, but it did not cross the moving average or whatever. So if you took a position, you could wait or you could just close it. There was a rejection, but got rejected from the moving average again. You can see from here. Okay, so I want to explain the features of the indicator. So there are a lot of features which are also disabled, and we have also the color of this moving average that we have, right? This is signal moving average that we call. So if it is orange, you sell, right? If it is green, it's time to buy. For example, there was a rejection, but the price could not get rejected. It could not go up, right? There was a bullish movement, but the sentiment was low, so the price started ranging. Now, how do we know that the price is not going to, it is not reversal from this point, right? After falling, it's now going to be an uptrend. So it is that it already broke this high level, okay? So we expect that either it is going to get rejected from this, which is very unlikely because it's already made double top, right? And now once it starts ranging, there is a high probability that the price is going to touch the low point, okay, or at least stay below, or at least touch the 50%, right, which is around this area. It already did touch, almost touch the 50%, not exactly, but 50% is not a specific level, it's just a range. Okay, so let's say this is basically a range. Got rejected, then got rejected at 61%, then went back. Now we can expect the price to hit when the London session opens. Probably it might go like this, or it might just go down, right? We'll see how the price reacts and we'll trade accordingly. This is just an overview. There are a lot of features. Okay, so let's get to the features fast. I'll just give you an overview and summary of all the features that we have. First of all, we have this info box. It has ping, your response to the server, the average spread of over 5 seconds, lots open, the number of lots open that you have, profit percentage. You can convert that in amount also. So this is percentage per chart profit. For example, I have gold open, so it will show me if I'm going in loss or I'm going in profit. You can change that to percentage also. We have RSI, stochastic, bull and bear power at a glance. Okay, so you can turn this off or on, and it automatically adjusts according to the color scheme that you have. You can change the color scheme through, let's say we go to here. All right, so I can white, navy, or black. Okay, let's go black. We'll see here, this turns to white. It's automatic. Okay, so we have all these colors and everything on the indicator automatically adjusts according to the color scheme that you have open. Let's go to the white color scheme so we can see better in the video. Okay, now this is just the info panel. Let's go to the features. So we have the prop firm features. In the prop firm features, you can show this is apart from that, I can turn this on and it'll show me the account equity that I have. Right now I have it on personal. I can go to challenge practice. I can just open any broker account and click on challenge practice. I can write my challenge and just select any phase and you can practice. It'll show you all the details here. Let's go for, let's say, FTMO demo. Okay, we have a 10,000 account. Let's make it 100,000 and challenge phase is 1. Okay, so now we have the challenge phase here. 1 second, let's just fix it. Go for live first. I think we have a little bug here, but it should show the account equity, account balance. Okay, but that doesn't really matter. Now you have target, you have the stop out. Okay, it will show you the balance here. It'll show you the target. So target is 10% and stop out is 5%, right? The drawdown. And you can see the profit and per, this will be fixed. I fixed it, but it's still there. Anyways, we'll fix it again. Regardless, now we have other features. So this is road, simple, smooth, or disabled. So you can use the non-repaint for building your strategies. Okay, smooth to see where the direction of the market is going. Okay, so this is repaint, this is non-repaint. You can, this is by default, or you can disable the road if you're using the other features and you're not using the road. We have liquidity strategy, so the road strategy. So this is the road here. These are the lines of the road. Okay, so you can choose the strategy breakout or reversal. So right now we're at reversal. We can turn to breakout. Now we have signal line. This is the signal line here. This changes color. So right now we have it set at by default MACD. You can turn to reversal, trend, parabolic SAR, momentum. These are all the best settings. You don't have to change anything. Okay, you can build your strategy around it. Now if I turn it to, let's say, reversal, let's see what happens. So this is a reversal sign here. Here, different time frames, different settings automatically. Now we go to, let's say, here. This is the 5-minute signal line. So you'll see 2 signal lines with different colors. So the same strategy based on 5 minutes. We'll change that in future to whatever time frame that you select. Let's say day 1. You want the second line to show as day 1, and you can also change the moving average of that line. Let's say you wanted to change it to 200 moving average, right? So it will show you that color according to also show you 200 moving average plus the color. So you can just build your strategy or use our existing strategies. Okay, so these are contributions by our group members, and we have fantastic people in our group. Without them, this indicator would not be where it is today. Okay, so now we have these action levels. So these are price specific levels, which are the most critical. They automatically are adjusted. You don't have to change a thing. We trade using the same system. So we have optimized them according to every user that we have in Discord, whatever pair they trade on. So we adjust the levels according to that specific pair across different time frames. So these levels are different across different time frames. 1 minute would be these levels, 5 minute would change. Let's go to the high-low levels, right? So these are leading levels also. The action levels are also leading. We have Now here we see these levels. On 1 minute, it will show you the 15-minute candle according to the 15-minute candle. Okay, we'll add that feature in future, that you can disable that and have it on daily also, or keep the 15 minutes one. Right now, if I change, for example, to 5 minutes, so on 5 minutes, these are the levels, most critical levels of the day. Okay, so right now the price is in the center. You can see these levels are based on these levels, right? So this is a percentage. Right now the market is around 61%. Okay, so it might get rejected from here. If it passes this, most likely by the end of the day, it will hit this level, okay, the 100% level, and stay above that. Okay, we'll see that maybe in New York session, or these levels show you where the market is supposed to be. So these are leading levels. Let's say for the day, the market has crossed the yellow level, right? The day started, the market was around here, the market crossed. Now it went down. Now you can expect the market to stay below that level. Okay, so you're always sell on that day. Today is a sentiment problem because it's not, it's in the middle. Okay, so once it crosses this level, or maybe it's near, we can trade till this level, or after it has crossed, we can, depending on what the market is showing, we can expect the market is going to stay bullish for that day. Okay, and according to that, we'll trade looking at these levels and these action levels and these daily levels, okay, of percentage. So we have supply demand. These are lagging. They can be leading also. Mainly they are lagging because they are formed after a rejection. But the action levels are before anything has happened. So you can predict, okay, at this specific level, market might react, but you can expect it to reject. If you look here on the market, through a RelicusRoad indicator, you will see most of the supply and demand are formed around action levels. Action levels are leading, supply demand are lagging, but once they are formed, they become slightly leading because you can expect a rejection before the market goes there, or you can expect the market to hit that level. Now, signal cloud, this is amazing. If you're scalping, this is a go-to for you. If the market goes above this level, according to your strategy, let's say we are using MACD because this is based on a lot of factors. Okay, signal line, let's change it to MACD, or you can change it to trend, whatever you want. So right now it's green, it's past this cloud. Okay, cloud squeeze. Now it's expanding. So after a squeeze, you can take a buy and scalp 1 candle, 2 candles, or whatever you wish. Okay, or you can look at this and go to 1 minute, and let's say here, right? We saw the rejection here, right? Inside the cloud, and price moved up above the cloud. Then you can trade. Inside the cloud, you don't trade. Okay, that's another strategy, but as a default rule, inside the cloud, you don't trade, just like Ichimoku. Now we have so many features. It's impossible to show you in 5 minutes in one video. That's why I'm trying to go as fast as possible. So we have multi-time frame, support resistance lines. Now these are amazing. Okay, let's see. So these are lines which are of a higher time frame. You can select your time frame, whatever time frame you want. These support resistance lines will show off that time frame. Okay, and so this would be called nested zones. We don't like to combine them into zones. We like to see what is the support resistance or supply and demand of a different time frame. So to make that possible, we turned it into specific lines. Okay, not just zones. So it becomes confusing. So we don't want anything that will confuse. We have distinct level. This is a level from H1. You can see H1 resistance. And in this one, you can see it is H1 support. So we already know what is H1 and what is 5 minute, whatever time frame you are on. You can change this also. So there are so many settings that you can change from here. Now let's go to fractal arrows. Okay, these are pretty amazing also. How you trade fractals is just an overview. So I'll go to 1 hour. Okay, so in 1 hour, I saw the fractal form. It will be formed around this area. Okay, now the fractal is formed. I can expect the market will fall for some time at least. You can see here fractals are formed. Fractal was formed. The market moves up. Basically, support resistance is made in reference to fractals. Now this fractal was formed. I'll go to a lower time frame. Now I know to trade only bearish market. So fractals are used that way. So I'm on 5 minute. I can see, okay, the market has formed another fractal, which is down. I'll go to 1 minute and start trading bearish market. That depends on how you trade. Okay, so I'm just showing you how I would do such a thing. So everything is here, like it's pretty fast, everything. So the candle timer, you can see here, that candle open, close timer. Okay, market session open and close. So we have automatically optimized. They will automatically be optimized for you also. So this is London session opened already. We can see here around here, the London session open. We are expecting the New York to open at this place. Okay. And we can expect not to trade and wait for the market session to open. Otherwise, maybe you're bullish, the market starts to go bearish. And if it starts to go bearish really hard, then you're done for. So you wait for your positions. Or if you have good position, you have a good insight, hindsight, then you can probably wait for the session to pull the market towards where you have taken already a position before. Okay, so we have market sessions, we have order open, SL, TP, history arrows, order open arrows. These are MT5 features, a few of them, but what we have done is added more to it. So these are all more features than what MT5 would provide you. Now, server delay, if you don't want to see this, you can just turn it off. Okay, so these are color schemes. So we have one user who is colorblind, so we have designed this for him so he can see better. Okay, now if you have any issues, you can just tell us, we'll design it for you accordingly. So this is period separator. If you want to automatically hard code it into the code, ask line will automatically disable here. You want to do this candlesticks. One thing I couldn't show you is candle arrows. Okay, so these are candle arrows, so they will automatically appear. We have optimized them perfectly. You can look at the strategy and wait for a signal. So you can expect a candle pattern to be a signal for you. Look at this here. It hit the resistance. Now we see two patterns form. That's perfect for us. We can take a sell. You wait for the market to show you if something has happened before taking a position. Here you can use these patterns to trade. Also, it's always like that. So you can go to higher time frame, look at the pattern there, and then go to the lower time frame. There is just so much that you can do with this. It's insane. All right, so we have moving average cross here. Also, these are notifications. Also, you can see we have so many features. You can just explore whatever you want to enable, whatever you want to disable. If you want a feature requested, you can just request that feature, and we'll try to implement that into the same system without destroying everything. And you can do that through our Discord group. And good luck to you. This is just an overview. Okay, just fast overview so you can understand. We'll try to create documentation in the same way, because documentation takes a lot of time to create. And we'll try to create it explaining every feature in detail. If you want to look at some strategies, you can go to our Discord group, ask questions around, you can message me, right? So good luck to you, and we are happy to have you.